Overlanding is really just camping with more focus on the vehicle used to get you to those remote destinations when we look at what overlanding is in its simplest form. But it is so much more than that when we really dissect the true meaning of overlanding and what it is exactly that drives us to this embodiment of exploration. This year was our first year getting to attend an Overland Expo show, the 2022 Overland Expo Mountain Show in Loveland, Colorado. Our videographer, Keaton, and we loaded up our 4Runners for a week-long adventure and hit the road, leaving the Dairyland in our rear view with the anticipation of the unknown. Now, if you have never experienced an Overland Expo before but are planning to, then the first thing to be prepared for is just how big these shows are. What Keaton and I were unprepared for was the depth of all of the different categories of products on display and the information we wanted to learn about all of these different products. Just exploring all of the different styles of shelters took us better than an entire day. We couldn't help ourselves but to get off track by letting our excitement get the better of us by just imagining all of the different possibilities of all of these different styles of ways to stay out of the elements. From rooftop tents to all of the different ground tents, the different sleeping arrangements built inside the vehicles, and then we started exploring all of the different camp trailers or adventure trailer setups, some of which went way over our budgets. In fact, it seems like most folks may have no end to the means when it comes to spending money at Overland shows. It is truly mind-boggling. Or I'm just in the wrong profession. Speaking of mind-boggling, the most prolific and jaw-dropping vehicles at the show were these massive, almost out-of-this-world type of 4 or even 6-wheel drive houses on wheels. You guys know the types I'm referring to. They almost looked like they were built on military-style frames with the deuces and a half axles and 46-inch military tires. But they have these huge square boxes mounted to them and have been converted into living quarters that are much nicer and more extravagant than any home I've ever lived in. I mean, I couldn't even begin to imagine how awesome it would be to travel through mountains, other countries, or extremely remote locations for sometimes months at a time, being self-sufficient, all from the comfort of your own home, a truly mobile home. But it's not just types of shelters, it's everything encompassing the off-road travel lifestyle. Cookware, fire pits, solar-powered systems, canopies, organizational products, tire manufacturers were there, wheel brands, suspension companies, lighting companies, portable tent air conditioners. I could go on, but it's really just too much to even try and talk about. It's an expo that has to be experienced firsthand in order to really get a grasp on what is all there to see. And not only just really cool products, it's really cool people too. From the personable vendors working their butts off to some really well-known influencers. In fact, we finally got a chance to meet Chad from Living the Van Life, who has been a long-time personal inspiration of mine. Not to mention a small partnership with Chad in getting him some new black Rhino wheels for his Sprinter van a while back. But a very awesome experience to meet up with Chad in person and a very down-to-earth dude, exactly like he is in his videos. And just about every event I go to related to off-road vehicles, somehow I always end up catching up with Marco from Overland X. If you guys are looking for some phenomenal trail recipes, along with some adventurous overlanding videos, then definitely make sure to check out Marco's channel. His cooking videos will have you smelling his food through your screen. Those were just a couple of friends we got a chance to meet up with. But when you go to an expo like the Overland Expo, there will be no shortages of meeting up with some of your favorite creators. See guys, the thing is that the Overland Expo show just doesn't exploit our excitement of all of the possibilities there are with all of the different things to see there, but it also truly validates the core principles of what we all know and believe in. The natural, deeply embedded instincts of our human souls for the need to adventure out, explore new areas, and feel like we can be free from the modern thresholds of the day-to-day responsibilities. Even if it is just for a short time, it's still one hell of an awesome way to reset ourselves and let our imaginations run wild, or for some, their pocketbooks. And between the camaraderie of all the people you'll get to meet and talk to, the really cool and innovative products you'll get to see and experience firsthand, to the tranquil scenery of the mountains and beauty that Colorado has to offer. It's an experience of a lifetime, and if you're a traveling, nomadic, adventurous spirit type, make sure it's on your bucket list as a must to go and see. In the meantime, guys, we are heading into our winter months soon, so now is the best time to get your new tires from us on TrailBuilt. Plus, with multiple special financing options, free shipping to any state in the lower 48, and even free mounting and balancing when you package those new tires with a set of wheels, it really does become super affordable. And it's a pretty simple process. Just click the link in the description below to get started. But really, guys, what I'd love to hear back from all of you is, 1, have you ever been at one of the Overland Expo shows? If so, let us know what you thought of it. What was your favorite product? And would you go back? And then guys, if you've never been to one of the Overland Expo shows, what would be your favorite thing to go there and see? Just let us know in the comments below. And guys, as always, we appreciate all of you for watching and all of your support. I'm Josh from TrailBuilt, and we'll see you guys out in the trails.